Hey, good morning. Alan Combies here, and even though it's fairly late, going on actually afternoon time, I have late nights. I wanted to make a quick video because I wanted to share with you something that I'm finding very cool and very beneficial, really, and it has to do with my morning cup of Joe. Uh, I am a pretty active guy. I like to surf. I work on my feet a lot. I have late nights. I'm a musician. I play out at night. Sometimes I feel like I'm always on the go, and so I drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee, and over the years, it's become quite an addiction, honestly. And I validate it by becoming sort of a coffee snob. I like to grind my beans and use my Hario dripper and to make the best cup of coffee and use nice rich dark coffee and all that stuff. But regardless of that, it's sort of like and there's definitely benefits to coffee, but uh, I'm starting to equate it to another addiction I used to have, which was cigarettes. And I remember when I was smoking, I remember just driving down the street. I think I was driving to work or something, and I realized what I was thinking about it, and it bugged me. It bothered me that all I was thinking about was when I was going to have my next cigarette. I was literally planning out my day of when I would have each cigarette throughout the day. And I realized that that was a ball and chain that I did not want to carry anymore. And that was the moment when I decided it was time for me to quit smoking for real. And so, coffee has sort of reached that point for me. It was like, gosh, I was drinking it all the time. I was constantly having to monitor. I was aware that I was drinking too much, so I was trying to monitor how much I was drinking and strategically drink it so that I get the lift I needed, and but not overdrink and or not underdrink. you know. So it was kind of crazy. I was drinking a lot, but I couldn't see giving it up. And um, one day I was approached by a gentleman who handed me a sample of coffee. And of course, I was like, "Oh, you're giving away coffee? Sure, I'll check it out." And I looked at it, and he handed me a little pack. And I said, "What is this instant coffee?" And he said, I was sort of thumbing my nose up at the instant coffee, and he goes, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, but it's healthy." He said, "It's not acidic, and uh, and it's healthy coffee." And that right there was like, what, healthy coffee? It was sort of like, wow, that's something that I'm interested in. So I took the thing home. He gave me two little packs, and I took it home and I tried it. And at first, I just sort of like I sipped on it and I thought, taste is okay. I mean, it tastes like coffee. But then about halfway through my cup, I started feeling the effects of the Ganoderma. And that is what makes this coffee so special. It contains what they call the king of herbs, Ganoderma Lucidum, and it's an ancient herb that's been used by the Chinese for I don't know if it's 2,000 or 5,000 years. I hear different numbers, but they recognized, all those years ago, the medicinal qualities of this herb. It's actually a mushroom, and when I felt the effects right away, I thought, wow, this is interesting. And I finished my cup and I went out throughout my day. And for the rest of the day, I felt really good. And it wasn't a caffeine buzz. This was no caffeine buzz. This was like an overall sense of well being. It was sort of like on a cellular level. And I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pharmacist. I don't know anything about that stuff. All I know is I liked how it made me feel. So um, I immediately started doing research on Ganoderma and just searching on the internet and all that stuff. And when I realized how many different benefits there were to taking this stuff, and when I realized the genius of combining it with coffee, I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. So I went back and I ended up getting some more and realized, of course, that it was a business opportunity as well. And so after buying a couple boxes and still feeling the effects and then mentioning it to some of my friends and seeing their interest in it, I went back and I became a distributor. And why not? Kind of fun, kind of a fun deal. I've got a coffee business. So, what's the point of all this rambling? Well, I just want you to see that I'm a real person. I really, really enjoy this product, and I need to do some market research. I need to get some of this coffee in your hands. So, I made it pretty easy. All you have to do is enter your name and mailing address and phone number in the form, and fill all that out. Your privacy is guaranteed. I know it's kind of funny that putting your information on there, but uh, I'll send you 2 packs of coffee so that you can try it, and you can either do the 2 black coffee or 2 latte. Latte is like if you drink your coffee with cream and sugar, the latte is basically a cream and sugar uh, instant coffee. It's really good. So choose what samples you want, and I'll mail it off to you. And all I ask in return is that you let me know how you like the taste and how it made you feel. And this will help me get a market research. And of course, if you want to get some more, you're able to do that as well. So go ahead and do that now. And of course, you can contact me at yourfreecoffeesample@gmail.com. And also, if you go to, there should be a link here for my official Organo Gold website. You can click on that and contact me from there as well. All right, that's it. Hank, thanks for listening to my rambling, and here's to your health. All right.